GameSpot's continuing coverage of E3 2013. Danny O'Dwyer here on stage 1. I've been sitting over on stage 2. It's over there. It's the fun booth. They got me up here. Chris Waters has to go take a leak or something. I'm very happy to be joined by Shannon. How you doing, my friend? Oh, to reach it out, yeah? I'll take that. You're going to show off Final Exam. Yeah, sure, go for it.
All right. Yes, we are going to be showing Final Exam.
It's a game which had a different title until quite recently.
Yeah, it's Final Exam. It used to be called Obscure, which was based on, I don't know if you know this, but it was a very hardcore, very serious horror game. And this is also a horror game, but it's a little different. It's sort of a tribute to 80s teen horror movies, and it's very silly, and it's super violent. And the very hardcore fan base for Obscure, the former game, did not so much care for the revision to the formula.
Sure, okay, I can understand that. Obscure, I remember Obscure, the old kind of weird faded box art and whatnot, but this is a kind of a 4-player brawler, would that be fair to say?
Yeah, if you ever played the arcade games like the Ninja Turtles arcade game, the Simpsons arcade game, or the Cowboy game, which I can never remember, we just talked about this before, it's pretty much that. It's 4 different characters, they have different abilities and they do different things, and then you beat the hell out of things.
I like it. Well, we're waiting for Tom and Luke to set up the gameplay, which we'll have in a short while. Can you just give a little bit of information about what platforms it's going to be released on and when?
Sure, it's PC, it's Xbox 360, and it's PS3. It's going to be about $15, probably digital download.
Cool. So you were focusing on Home Interactive, who are publishing this title.
Home Entertainment.
Home Entertainment.
Yes.
And
They're very entertaining.
It says Interactive on your badge there, bro.
I didn't make the badge.
You sure you work for that company?
Maybe I'm just impersonating to get on the GameSpot stage.
I think maybe that's what's happening.
I'm going to get bounced. This is pretty bad.
At least you've kept it on. I took mine off when I went outside for a little bit.
They are hardcore with that. They will come and grab you off the floor and throw you out.
They will not let you in.
Like, they will throw you out like Uncle Phil throwing out jazz. Like,
I like it. So how long has this been in development? Mighty Rock or the team behind it?
It's Mighty Rocket. I don't remember how long it's been in development. It's it looks like we have stuff up. We're starting to see
Let's go to
things.
the gameplay.
So it looks like we're just jumping right to the game. Oh no, we're going through the menus. Or we're not. We're starting the mission.
I like it. I like this dynamic.
Yeah,
situation
we're
here.
working on the fly here. So we've got different characters. We've got the jock. He's got different stats, which you can see briefly. There's an RPG-style progression system where the way you earn experience, there's an example of one of the moves you can unlock. So the way you earn experience is basically getting a really high score. There's another example of one of the moves. So as you play the game, you unlock more stuff, and one of the reasons we think people will replay, besides the fact that it's awesome, is to unlock all the different moves and do all the different combat.
So does that mean your player character retains their XP throughout various playthroughs?
Yeah, you unlock the different moves throughout their playthroughs. That stays with you. And
Awesome.
so we're ready? I think we're ready. Nope, we're looking at different stuff. We're looking at the skills again.
Just a reminder of everyone who's watching, if you want any questions that I can pose to Shannon, feel free to tweet me. That's at Danny O'Dwyer on the Twitters, and I'll do my very best to relay those questions to Shannon.
And it looks like we're taking off into the subway mission. So the setup for this is, it's tribute, like I said, to 80s teen movies. You've got the 4 stereotypes, the jock, the nerd, the girl, and the very handsome-faced dude who likes guns.
Which one of those were you in high school?
I was the very handsome-faced dude, as far as you need to know. So it's they're going back to their hometown, and it turns out there's a bunch of monsters around.
Oh, no.
So there are kids in the subway, and our heroes have to go and save them, including the fat kid. So the first thing you have to do is find the kids, and one of the big things about this game is co-op, so it's not real. I mean, you can play it single player, but it's a lot more fun. There's 2 in local co-op and 4 online. So it's a great game. You get your friends together, and you all play together, and hopefully there's beer, and you get drunk and yell at each other.
Excellent.
So we're seeing some of the combat here. One of the things about the combat is it starts off very simple. Like I said with the arcade games, it's you just hit, punch, but then it becomes you pick things up and you throw them. You get super moves, and as you go longer without getting hit, you have combo points. You get more points for doing more damage without getting hit. So basically, the better you are at the game, the more stuff you unlock.
For sure, and you've got juggling going on there as well.
Yeah, you got juggling. I'm glad you caught that. Juggling and all that fighting game stuff. So one of the things about the game is, one of the things that's fun about this is you can't hurt each other, not yet anyway, but, you can run around and do stuff, and the other person runs around and does stuff, and that makes the game harder to play. But if you work together, it's a lot more fun.
And so how long are the levels? Are they kind of, you're talking 5, 10 minutes?
We can blast through them about 10, 15 minutes each. But, if you want to go around and do all the stuff, it can be a lot longer. Or
guys
if you're
got-
bad at the game, as I frequently am, it takes a lot longer.
You guys kind of encouraging multiple playthroughs with the various characters and
Yeah,
whatnot?
the skills you unlock over time, like I said, I think that's going to encourage people to play more, especially as you gain skill in the game. You'll do more combos and more damage, and then you'll get more XP and unlock even cooler moves. So, I mean, you can see some of the weapons he's using here. He's using the bazooka, and he's got a chainsaw he's running around with. There's melee weapons, there's explosive like grenades and such, and then there's guns. And the different characters you pick out, Brutal Joe is the tank. He's, the big guy that likes melee a lot. The girl is a dancer, so she does very cool moves. She's more of the balanced character. I mean, like I said, if you play the arcade games, you know which roles each of these fit. The nerd, as I said, he likes, or I think I said this to you. The nerd likes the nerd likes explosives, and he has a really high life because he got beat up a lot.
I like it. I'm into that. I can get behind that.
Yeah, because nerds are tough because they got shoved in lockers and their heads flushed in toilets.
We didn't have that easy life the Jock had. So are the weapons specific to the various classes, or can anyone pick anything else up?
Each character has their particular weapons.
How many weapons then for each one? Is it, do you kind of pick up ones during it, or is that part of the upgrade system?
That's part of the upgrade and then the unlocking system.
Awesome. So our two friends here making their way through the level. Like you said, 2-player local co-op, 4 online.
Yep, 4 online.
And this is PC, 360, and PS3. Do you guys getting a release on Steam for this?
I don't know for certain, but Steam is
decided, perhaps.
Yeah, Steam is usually how Focus releases their stuff. So hopefully, barring problems.
And September coming out. So is there a chance of maybe being involved in the Summer of Arcade with Xbox Live Arcade? This is a digital title, obviously.
Yeah, this is a digital title. I don't know of any plans for that, but it's certainly possible.
Anything's possible, my friend. It's E3.
Exactly.
My God.
We are in a world of wonders right now.
I know, and technical difficulties, most of which the people did not see.
Well,
it's because we're so pro.
Exactly.
It's GameSpot, man. Is how it gets done. So, objective completed. Is there multiple objectives during each level?
Yeah, what he's doing right now is, as we saw, there's a bunch of kids in this. Oh, there's one of our enemies popping up.
Kamikaze.
So there are a bunch of different enemies, and they all do different unique attacks, and figuring that out is another big portion of the game. But like I was saying, the objectives. So, like this one, the fat kids, or the kids, you have to get them all on the bus to get them out of the level. But when you find, like, the fat kid, he wants candy, and he's not going to move without candy. So you have to go find candy for him. There's another one in the subway where you have to get the subway started. So you have to go find gas to start the generator. So it seems like a very straightforward level initially, but there's all these little tasks you have to do to keep you running around and beating the hell out of things.
Yeah, and in terms of the level design as well, there's a lot of vertical gameplay here, and in terms of the horizontal play as well, you're kind of moving around a lot. It's very dynamic. You're going from left to right, you're going underground, you're going into caverns and whatnot.
Yeah, and you can see, I mean, when they go up ladders, monsters will actually follow you up ladders and they'll try to knock you off. So you can't just run and hide in the next level anymore.
So you use the name monsters. Are these monsters, or are they zombies, or are they...
I don't want to reveal the deep and compelling emotional next-gen plot. But there is no dog companion in this right now.
Okay.
So.
No dog, I know. That's a shame. I hear that's the staple of the next generation of video games.
Yeah, in my away message, I posted a video of a husky pretending to get shot, and that's kind of, the next-gen emotional dog experience.
Xbox One only. So in terms of the pickups here as well, is it generally weapons?
It's ammo. There's ammo pickups. There's health pickups. You can see some of the grenades. Some of the weapons will drop in the level. Like yesterday, I picked up the AK-47 and just ran around blasting the hell out of things. And then literally pick up like some of the things you can see. The red arrow is pointing down. That's one of the things you need to pick up for the level, and your character has to carry that through the level. So there's like if you're trying to build an escape. He can pick that up, and then you can use it as a weapon, and then it can accomplish the objective too. So I think it's very familiar gameplay to everybody who wasted their youth in an arcade, much like I did.
Sure, yeah, I got some, like you were saying earlier, kind of Simpsons arcade, Sunset Riders kind of joint. I'm seeing a lot of stuff in the bottom left here as well in relation to the grade you're getting for your combo. How important is that stuff in terms of progression for each individual character?
The better your combos, the more points you get, and the more points you get, the more stuff you can unlock.
That fat kid wants candy.
Yeah, and see, he's following you because you have the candy.
I love it. Just like real life.
Exactly.
That's going to be me in about About 2 hours, man. I haven't had lunch.
Oh yeah. You're gonna be running around the food court chasing a cheeseburger.
That's how they got me over to stage 1, actually. Homer Ibarra just left a banana on the desk. And
that explains the trail of cheeseburgers leading to the desk. I didn't know what that was, but I was like, it's GameSpot. I'll just roll with it.
What trail of cheeseburgers?
It's not there anymore.
So is this early on in the game? Is this when your cohorts have just descended back into their hometown?
This is part of the way through. There's a tutorial level at first, obviously, so you can figure out the gameplay and how to jump and when to hit and that kind of thing. So, but this is fairly well along in.
Oh man, that was a waste of a shot.
Oh yeah, one of the things we can't control is we can't make your friends good at video games, so you may want to play this with friends that are good. Or you can play this with friends that are bad and laugh at them, which I like to do.
Oh man, that fat kid's eating all the candy.
Oh, he just threw up. He had too much candy, I think.
Does that mean the candy's gone? Is he still gonna go? Oh no, you still got it. You still got it.
Yeah, they can't. I mean, he can't resist that. You know how the power of candy is.
So do you have to go back and get the rest of the kids separately, or have they all come already?
It looks like, judging by the thing, they haven't found Anna yet. So, it's a standard objective system. Oh, he got distracted. Oh, the fat kid got distracted, guys. Oh, he's eating all the candy right now. Oh no, that's bad.
That's not good.
Oh yeah.
Does that mean that's gonna happen to me because of the cheeseburgers?
Well, hopefully not on stage. Hopefully you can run to the side.
Oh man. We're going to wrap this up in the next couple of minutes. Do you have any extra information about this game people should know about? Maybe some features that we're not seeing right here at the moment?
I think we've covered it all. It's a very simple game. There's a lot of violence and a lot of hitting things. There's a pretense of a plot, but we're not dealing with Bioshock Infinite now. We're not changing the world in a narrative sense. But if you like 80s horror movies and you like, those sort of 80s teen movies where the group has to get together and save people, I think you'll find what you're looking for here.
Awesome sauce. I'm going to see if they got any questions. Folks, if you have any questions, please tweet me at Donny O'Dwyer and I'll try and send them over to Shannon. Is this the end of this particular level, or are we going back to get another kid?
They have to find Anna to complete the level, so I think they're going to look for another one.
Good stuff. We got some time here. We may be able to see that. Oh, is she hiding in the butchers? Is this some Sweeney Todd action we're seeing here?
That's pretty grim, dude. You're going to a very dark place right now. But I'm not denying it. But.
Okay. Zombies or monsters walking up ladders.
Yeah, the ladder used to be a good safe place to hide, but no longer.
Is there an onus on maybe like kind of grouping those monsters together so you can kind of get higher combos rather than picking them off one by one?
The score multipliers plays better if you have more things to hit, but the downside is more things to hit mean more things are hitting you.
And this is a very haunted house looking thing we're looking at here as well.
Yeah, I mean, we've got, the staples, we've got the horror house, we've got the amusement park, you'll recognize everything. Oh, I think they found, she has to find Anna's big brother. This is what I was talking about, you think? Because it's a horror movie, so nothing can ever be simple, and we like to enable people to make decisions, just like in a horror movie.
Of course,
it's like,
nobody just leaves the house.
Exactly.
There's always some arbitrary problem with them.
Yeah. So in that sense, it's very authentic.
Yeah, getting a good kind of 90s teen horror movie vibe off of this.
That's exactly what we're going for here.
Can the two characters kind of combine to get extra points in terms of like kind of juggling the characters between them?
Yeah,
perhaps?
if you're really good, you can throw people up in the air and then the other one can hit, and you can do it back and forth like that. And you can even pick up and throw monsters. One of the very early things in the tutorial is, there's fire, and you can pick up the monsters and throw them into fire, but then they come running out at you on fire.
Oh,
so
that's not good.
There's upsides and downsides to playing with fire, as I think we all learned, or maybe that was just me and the nice policeman.
Absolutely. Don't play with fire, kids. Even if monsters are running at you. So is there a brother? I see the little icon there. Is he hiding as well?
Yep, he is hiding as well.
These guys are such dweebs.
Well, it is a horror movie, and like we said, horror movies are really at their base just about people making bad decisions.
There you go. The clever idea there. Go up the ladder and kind of just make them all pool together. Does the upgrade system, is that sort of mid-level, mid-objective, or is it at the end of each section?
It's at the end of each section you finish up, and you can choose your unlocks for the next one. And I think we saw it very early on, but it'll give you a preview in shadow of your character doing whatever looks cool. And you can pick whatever looks coolest, or you can worry about, whether it works with the game you play. But I don't know why you do that when you could look cool. But
is it possible to upgrade your character to the top in one playthrough, or is this kind of like a multiple playthrough situation?
You would have to be really, really good
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. We're going to end it there. Final exam coming to PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. All of your favorite digital platforms. Shannon, thank you very much for coming over here and showing the game.
Thanks for having me at GameSpot stage.
Awesome. Way more stuff coming up here on GameSpot at E3, e3.gamespot.com, and on twitch.tv/GameSpot as well. We're going to shoot it over to the NVIDIA booth right now, though.